Welcome once again to the plan. Up to now, we have completed the first activity on the trading plan, which is to add a syllabus and an announcement. Okay, we are now on to the second part, which is to add an assignment. Okay, now in order to add an assignment, we have to ensure that we cover all four of these points. So we'll just keep referring back to them to make sure that we're doing the assignments properly. Okay, and just as a refresher, adding an assignment essentially just means that you activating an assignment on the portal that allows the students to be able to do the assignments online and hand it in online as well. And as an educator, you'll be able to access what they've handed in online. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go onto the LIMU portal once again. Okay, and once again I've logged on already. And we are in the training tab. So we're in the training tab at the top here. Okay, all across here will be all the other subjects that you teach, but before we can upload all the stuff onto the subjects, before the students actually see it, we're just doing the training plan. Okay, so all you need to do is go on to down to assignments. Okay, once you reach assignments, you just simply click add in order to add a new assignment. Okay, once you click add assignment, it asks you for an assignment title. So the title is just what you want to call the assignment. So we'll call it Shakespeare. I hope I spell it right. My spelling has never been a strong point of mine. Assignment, so it's a Shakespeare assignment. There we go. I think I got it right. And we have now open date. Now open date basically just signifies when you want the when students are allowed to start handing in the assignments. Okay, so for instance, if you set up the assignments and you're quite organized at the beginning of term, and the assignment's only due at the end of the term, you might not want all the students handing it in at the beginning, so you can set when they can start handing it in. Okay, so we'll possibly say today's we'll possibly just say the 2nd of September. Okay, and then the open date is at 12 p.m. Okay, the actual due date is once again self-explanatory when you expect the students to hand in the assignments. Okay, so we'll set that, we'll give them a little bit of time to do that. We'll set it for October, and possibly October the 12th. Okay, and that's due at 5 p.m. Okay, last part here is accept up until. So accept until allows you as a teacher to dictate exactly when you'll be accepting assignments up until. Okay, so it's just a window period between the due date and the last date where the system won't allow any more assignments to be handed in. Okay, so October, and then we'll give them maybe a 3-day leeway, so the 15th. And once again, you can monitor exactly when the students handed in the assignments. So if they handed it on the 14th, for instance, you can also dictate, okay, if they handed on the 14th, we possibly might take 5% off for each day that it was handed in late. Okay, so that obviously will be 10% in total. And it's quite nice for teachers because this will allow teachers to keep track of exactly when students are handing in, and they won't have those excuses of, oh no ma'am, but I left it on your desk yesterday, etc., etc. Okay, a part here now is student submission, how you want to receive the actual assignment. Okay, the first part is inline, which allows the students to type out the assignments as I'm typing out down here and hand it in through this little tool here, or they can add an attachment simply being a Word document or PDF that the teacher, being yourself, would receive. The third part is inline and attachments, which allows them to type out in this inline tool here once again, and also handed an attachment will be a PDF or Word document. The fourth one is non-electronic. What that allows is that, similar to how schools have been doing it up until now, to hand in a physical copy of the actual assignment, which is very possible, and probably you'll find that for subjects like maths and science, which have a lot of numbers, etc., and not being able to compute that on Microsoft Word, you'll be able to do it through a non-electronic system. The last part is single uploaded file only, which is simply just uploading one Microsoft document or one PDF, etc. Okay, the part here, and I'm going to go through the grade scale. which dictates how you're going to be marking the actual assignments. From my experiences, teachers enjoy marking out of a certain point. Okay, so we'll select points there, and we'll just say that this assignment out of 50 marks. Okay, and then the meat of it here is where you actually write out the instructions for the actual assignment. So once again, we're going to pretend like we are in English again and doing a Shakespeare assignment. So assignment's instruction might be, what does the handkerchief in Othello symbolize? Okay, and once again, you can make this look pretty, so you can change the color, change the size to be far larger. Okay, it can change the font as well. Okay, and once you've done that, we go down to an option to add to schedule. So this allows you as a teacher to add this assignment to the calendars of all the students, so whether they'll see it on the calendar or not. Okay, so we'll click on that. They add to announcements, similar to the first part of the training plan. You can add this assignment as a notification to all the students that listen. You've got an assignment that's due at the certain time. Okay, so I'll click on that as well. The third part is add honor pledge, which is basically an option for the students whereby they actually have to, submit. When they submit their assignments, they have to adhere to this honor pledge, saying that they haven't plagiarized anything and all their work is their own. Okay, so you click on that as well. Okay, now the grading is as an option as a teacher, whether this assignment will count for marks or not. If you select add assignment to gradebook, it will mean that it will go to the gradebook and it actually counts for marks for the actual term for the students. Okay, you might have assignments that you don't necessarily want to count for marks, so that in that case you'd select do not add assignment to gradebook. Okay, the last part here is whether to send a notification once you've marked the assignment to the student emails. So whether the students will receive an email saying that they've marked the mark for the Shakespeare assignment has come out or not. Okay, so we'll leave that blank and not sending an actual email. Okay, once again, you can add an attachment. So if you have a specific reading that you want them to read about in order to do the actual assignments, you can do that. All you do is that click there and you click choose file, and then I'll just choose any arbitrary file that I might want to upload. Okay, we'll just wait for it to upload. Okay, so now it's uploaded. Okay, and once you've done that, you just simply click continue. Now that has been uploaded to this assignment as well, as you can see it here. So the students will be able to click on this and open it up when they do the assignment. And after you've done that, you've completed adding an assignment. So you just click on post. So you just post an assignment up, and there we have it. It's done. This doesn't look like much. Once again, you need to see it in the eyes of the student. So you just simply go to the top here, select role, and change your role to student. Okay. Once you've changed your role to student, this is what the student sees when they jump onto this assignment tool, and they'll jump in and click that, and this is what they see. Here in the instructions, it's out of 50 marks. It's due on the 12th of October at 5 p.m. and gives them the option of typing out the assignment here and handing it in there as well, or choosing a file. Okay, so that's us done for section number 2. Hope to see you in section number 3.